The loo's nice and clean. The loo roll doesn't stay very well on the holder, and especially if you're a bit sozzled, it will probably roll along the floor. It's an attractive room, but it's a little on the small side. As you've seen, there's not much room to move around. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Dan and I have been staying in the Dovercourt area of Harwich in the Travelodge. Now, this is a small Travelodge. It doesn't have any facilities such as breakfast or dinner. It's on a trading estate, so there's lots of other things around like McDonald's, Costa, Starbucks, KFC, Burger King. They wouldn't make any money from their food because of this. So it's quite basic, it's quite a small Travelodge. But let's have a look around it. I'll put on the screen how much it costs for 2 nights. We are on the first floor in room 127. We did actually have a choice of rooms. This is the quieter side. I think it's the rear of the building. There's a spy hole there so you can see who's the other side of the door. This is the corridor. There are energy saving lights. There's also air conditioning. There's the air conditioner and murder hatch. I have already done the dust test and it passes very well indeed. It's a very clean room. There's a few hangers there for our clothes. We didn't unpack everything, just what we thought we might need. Here's a handy seat. Just take the weight off your feet or change your footwear. There's a long mirror. Hello. Under there were spare pillows, which we've made use of. Here is the television. We haven't watched that. There's this area here for bits and bobs. There's a kettle. The kettle was empty. It was clean. We filled it with water. And there was a few teas and coffees and such. But we put on the door today, do not disturb. So we didn't have anybody coming into the room. We're okay because we also have our own supply. There's a handy lamp here. So if you stay here, for example, and need to do some work, or you're a YouTuber and need to do video editing, you can sit here. You've got this useful lamp. There's plenty of plug sockets. You're not short in this room. Little bedside cabinet each side, same over there. It tells us that they will moderate the temperature in our room while we're out, which is good. There's a lovely picture here on the wall. There's no dust, it's very clean. I do like the decor. That blue and white works a treat because Harwich is quite a historic port. It was famous for the Mayflower, which set sail from Harwich in 1620 for Massachusetts. The bed's reasonably comfortable. I had probably a better night than Dan did. The mattress is a little hard. You'll see I did another review in a Marston's and the bed there was really comfortable. This wasn't bad, but Dan didn't find it terribly comfortable. And the mattress does move a little bit on the base. And then let's have a look at the laundry. The sheets are nice and clean, there's no hairs or anything. The pillows are nice and squidgy. Let's have a look at those. There isn't a pillow protector, but the linen is very clean. And then you've got the usual bottom sheet and mattress protector, which is good. The mattress is also clean. And there's plenty of room underneath to store your suitcase and any other items, which we've done. There's also room under the bedside cabinets to place a bag as well. This is quite a comfortable chair. There's room under this table to put 1 or 2 bags as well. And there's a useful bin there for any rubbish, tea, coffee, that sort of thing. My shoes there. And then the curtains, only the standard curtains that you get in most travel lodges, but they pull backwards and forwards nicely on the rail. And then this is the window, this is the view. We've only got the main road, folks, but the window opens nicely, a few inches. It's got the safety catches on. It's been very hot today, about 35 degrees Celsius, one of the pub landlords said. I do like the lights in this room, they're all eco-friendly. And then there's the smoke and carbon monoxide alarm. Instructions for defib, because you never know when you might need one. And this is the bathroom. Nice big mirror, well lit. It's lit up all around. Nice big shelf for bits and pieces. These are the usual pump dispensers that you find in hotels these days. Gone are all the nice individual shower gels, bubble baths and shampoos and conditioners that you used to get in many. Some still do it, but many do not. It's just the dispensers. It's a cost thing. The showers are reasonable size. It's got a non-slip base. It doesn't have a separate non-slip mat, but it is a non-slip surface. I can vouch for that. The shower's nice and hot. It's a handheld one, but it's not particularly powerful. It serves a purpose though. The shower curtain's nice and clean. There's a bath mat to put down there, but there are splashes because of the design. There's all the caution notices, as there should be. The hand grab rail is useful if you're like me. The loo's nice and clean. The loo roll doesn't stay very well on the holder, and especially if you're a bit sozzled, it'll probably roll along the floor. That's a bit annoying. The sink's okay though, that's nice and powerful. Left and right, left, right for cold. There isn't a toilet brush, so if you have a bad poo, then it's not necessarily very hygienic if you need to clean it. That's Dan's towel on the back of the door, and that's mine on the rail. They gave us 2 towels, a bath sheet each, and then a bath mat, which is also terry toweling. The staff are very pleasant and helpful. We're about 40 minutes walk though from the town of Harwich itself, and it's a very, very busy road. It's not in the best location, but all in all it's not bad at all. So let's think of a score. The room is in good decorative order, it's not tired. It's an attractive room, but it's a little on the small side. As you've seen, there's not much room to move around. There's a space for a few hangers, but there isn't a proper wardrobe space, and there isn't a dressing table. However, there is a good sized desk with a lamp, and there's tea and coffee, although it's a little sparse. But with all travel lodges, you just ask for more if you need it. The room is well ventilated. It's not too expensive. It's less money than what we paid in Bridlington for a tidier room, although that room was a bit larger. We've got everything that we need. There's an issue with the toilet roll holder, that the toilet roll doesn't necessarily stay on it very well. And there isn't a toilet brush either if you need to clean the toilet. There isn't any dust though. And I think when all's said and done, and this is mainly based on the location, regardless of other facilities that are in the area and the size of the room and the little niggles, I think it's pretty okay. It's reasonably good, bearing in mind that we're really budget travellers. I would probably give it a 7.5 out of 10, but let me know what you think down in the comments. And if you like this video, please give it a like, and please share and subscribe, ding the notification bell if you'd like to see more of my content. Thanks so much for watching. I've got lots of content coming up from our travels of the last 10 days or so, and I'll see you again soon for another video. Until then, bye for now.